For today's video, I want to go over my thoughts on the Pokemon Disk DLC because as of me recording this, I have managed to complete the story mode for this, and I just wanted to go over what I thought of the DLC. If you guys are watching this so far and are worried about spoilers, do not worry. Like the title suggested, this is going to be a spoiler-free review. I am basically just going to go over what I think of the biomes, what did I think of the sync machine, and everything along those lines. Basically, I will go over the things that we've seen in the trailers for the DLC so far. And then I will go into a more in-depth, actual spoiler take on this review in a video that I'll probably be releasing probably shortly after this. So if you aren't afraid of spoilers at all, once you finish this video, you can go right into that one and watch that one as well. Now, obviously, the big question is, did I enjoy this DLC? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, I did. I loved this DLC. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love all the biomes. There's currently sitting in the Savannah biome, the coastal biome's over there, canyon biome's there, and in the way back there you can see the polar biome. And I absolutely loved exploring all of them. As of this moment, I still do have a ton of work to complete the Pokedex and still a ton of ground to cover in this. Because to be fair, I did explore quite a bit, but my main focus was obviously going in and beating the story mode and doing a little bit of shiny hunting here and there, which I did manage to get a shiny, which I will show right now. But yeah, in terms of like actual environments, again, the biomes are really good. Like, they have a ton of diversity. They have obviously a lot of cool returning Pokemon like Venomoth and Venonat. And then some Rhyhorns, who I imagine are probably running around here somewhere. Oh, yep, there's one. Running, and there you go, despawning. But yeah, no, like, this DLC, the environment for it is great. Like, I love Kitokami. I absolutely love that little island, but I do believe, environmentally-wise, I do prefer this because there is a lot more diversity. Because with Kitokami, you obviously have the main areas, though, like the apple orchard and then the volcano. Versus this, you have the Savannah, coastal, polar, and then the canyon, which has a lot of different areas within those environments, which, again, this is going to be spoiler-free, so I won't explain what those areas are. But obviously, if you're playing the DLC, you'll find them eventually. But the biggest thing that I really loved, or should I say really loved, which I only unlocked recently, is the sync machine that they showed off there in the last trailer, which will basically allow you to temporarily take control of the first Pokemon in your party, which obviously for me is my good old buddy Striker. And then obviously you can go around, fly around with him, and just basically do anything. Like, when we initially saw that in the trailer, I was worried about, okay, is this only going to be for certain Pokemon, so like smaller ones, so like first stage starters, smaller ones, or is it going to be for all the Pokemon? But thankfully, it is for every Pokemon that is in this game. The unfortunate part is, and this is kind of spoiler-ish, so if you're a little worried about that, skip about 10 seconds ahead, is that the sync machine only works within the terrarium of the Indigo Disk. It doesn't work in Paldea, and it doesn't work in Kitokami. Which, again, I mean, it makes sense. But it is really cool to actually just take control of your Pokemon and just fly around. The only warning that I will have for this, if you guys do plan to do this in the future, is that when you are possessing your Pokemon and you find a shiny, you can kill the shiny still. So there won't be any cutscene. Like if you do a normal auto battle, the Pokemon will completely ignore the shiny. Versus this, if you walk up and attack them, you will take them out and be unable to catch that shiny. But outside of that, this is an amazing way to obviously traverse the to go and traverse around the terrarium, being your favorite Pokemon, flying around. It is absolutely fantastic, and of course a pretty good way of training up weaker Pokemon as well. But yeah, outside of that, the League Club Room, obviously super fantastic. As of me recording this, I barely tapped into the potential of that. I've done a little bit with it, but not overly too much. I've seen a few things on Twitter which I'm not going to talk about here, so if you guys want to check that out for yourselves, go right ahead. The throwing styles, I've unlocked a few of them. The ones I did unlock haven't really tripped my trigger at all. Like, there's nothing that's screaming at, oh yes, I want to use that style. So, at least for me right now, I'm using the normal style. But, all in all, still good, and I still have a lot to unlock. And it is going to be quite a grind to unlock everything that I want to. So, if you guys are excited to play this and play through this game a lot, this will be definitely for you. That's all I'll say about that. But, yeah. All in all, this DLC is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love seeing all like these Kanto Pokemon back in the game. I love exploring all the different areas. Like, they really put a lot of cool touches in these areas. Like, it is actually so cool. And plus, being able to control your Pokemon like you're playing either like Mystery Dungeon or something is a huge thing. Like, I really do hope they keep something like this, or if it is, it's just like little hints that we're finally going to get another new Mystery Dungeon game, which if that's the case, yes, please. And if not, please let us continue to do this. Like, eventually let us do this in Takami and Paldea as well. But yeah. In the comments down below, if you have played through the Indigo Disk DLC, let me know your thoughts on it. Did you like it? What did you not like about it? But I will say, try to keep it spoiler-free. If you have any spoiler thoughts you want to talk about, put it in the next video. That should be coming up pretty quick, because I will be ending this video here. It is a short little rambling thing that I just wanted to talk about, because again, when you review stuff like this, especially when you're doing it spoiler-free, it is kind of hard to talk about, especially since everything we've already experienced is already been talked about. Like I did it when I talked about the trailer. But all in all, again, this DLC is very well done. Now, if you excuse me, I want to go just record my spoiler version of this video. So I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.